Midnight Ramen is a minimally edited, live recorded podcast that takes place at midnight. Although Michael may not be consuming food, it's time to get your bowls out. It's chow time.
What you say to me, all I know is that I've got to be free from the things you do. It will all come back to you. Break stride, I'm sailing me. Free falling, choose my enemy. Free from the things you say. It will all come back to
Good evening, gamers and other folks like. I hope you all are doing good. It's your hoster dressed something in the Midwest. I want to come up with another tagline. You know what? I need another fucking thing to just really muck up the aesthetic. So you know what? We're adding a Krispy Kreme hat. See, I have to wear it sideways though, like kind of like a. That'll work. You are listening to Midnight Ramen with Michael, or listening, where the Livecast, where not, if you want to watch this happen live, you can go, yeah, shoot. I've done how many episodes of these again? Give me a minute. How many episodes have I done of this? 168. And you know, I didn't make a 6-7 joke last time, because it was the 167th. I'm not going to make one now. It's already too late for that. But 169. Now that's something. Okay. But I've done 168 of these? You think I'd be better at this, but not so much. I feel, though, I know a little bit more, but whatever. If you want to watch this happen live, you can go to twitch.tv/Meltzlerk Original, where not only you can watch this happen live, you can interact in the chat, you can change how the show goes. You can also just watch this unedited. I mean, it's minimally edited, so it's basically the same thing at this point. And you can also watch the after show, which also happens after this, which is just kind of things that go on. More of a stream after this. Just have fun and do things. I'm trying to think what else really comes with that. Again, it's really more about just like, hey, you can change how the show goes, which is, yeah. You're not going to show up on screen, though, because hell nah. Hell nah. Ain't no way. But if you do miss the, like, up to 2 weeks that the video or the VOD of this is up on Twitch, you can go to YouTube and Spotify where you can listen or watch every single episode. But on Spotify, it's only up to episode from 100 onward. I honestly kind of fucked it up a little bit. I'm gonna be honest. If I were to do it all over again and figure out how to actually get it onto like Spotify and that, I would have done it differently, but we're at where we're at. I probably could somehow upload all the original 100 before it, but we're at where we're at. But also on Spotify though, and I know, Spotify here, it's like, what's a good analogy? I don't know. It's like, you know what? Spotify is, it's like kind of like Ticketmaster, or not to say that there's other ways to get tickets for concerts, but like it's the main way to do it. And they're evil. They are 100% evil. But like it's the main and most convenient way to get tickets. And that's kind of what what Spotify, I would say, is. It's not, they are definitely evil sometimes, but it's the most convenient way to listen to music and to podcasts. And they've done good things here and there. Unlike Ticketmaster, who is just basically scalping, more or less scalping in fees and shit like that. They will love that. They love doing that. But that's enough of that. But I feel like they've all. But actually, no. Going back to that, I'm not gonna get too like heated this episode. Although, due to recent events within the MSP area, I easily could. I'm not gonna do that. I really don't like to do that. I don't like to get to political, but going back to like Ticketmaster and stuff like that, at least Spotify likes to add features that are actually good. Like, I think recently they just added like was it 4K audio? And they've added videos for a while, like video, like podcasts and stuff like that. So like you can go on Spotify and just watch these episodes, which like if you really want to, you don't have to. You can just listen to it. Like a listen is a listen or a watch is a watch. I don't care. But again, oh well, yeah, I didn't even get to like what was I mentioning? What I actually meant to say with Spotify. But Spotify, the reason to go to Spotify for my purposes is to listen to the radio show of this, where the radio show that I used to do of this back in college, Midnight Ramen, the radio show. It's a different thing, kind of similar, whatever. You will be able to tell. It's a 5-year retrospective of each episode when they came out, and I'm almost on the final batch of episodes. So, time to like lock in and not really catch up, but there's a lot of good things from that one. And each episode has a playlist in the link, a Spotify playlist of the music that I played for that episode. And it's clean. The episodes are clean. Oh no, I just remembered one of the episodes is going to be really hard. Oh crud. And it's the Valentine's Day episode, or post Valentine's, after spring break, something like that. That one's going to be a tough one. Oh man, I just thought about that. Yikes. I just thought about that. Yeah, I don't know how I don't want to spoil it yet, but that's the thing, to go to Spotify to listen to those episodes. And like there's some good shit, like good episodes coming up. Like I know I really put my whole ass into it. It's good shit. Especially the last episode. It's a double episode. I will say that the last episode is a long double episode, and yeah. So no, big reason to listen and to catch up, because like that's probably one of the best shows I've done. Actually, some of the best shows I've done were in this last batch, from what I can think of. Definitely a few of them that I'm like, I remember that episode very well. Anyways. Yeah. It's now kind of into that honeymoon phase. We're kind of past that honeymoon phase of, it being the new year. A lot has happened in literally less than 7 days. Wait, is it the 8th or is it the 9th? Okay, it's the 8th. Yeah. Cool. I'm like, something feels off. But no. We're good. Last week we ended off with Stranger Things and stuff like that. People honestly thought And I'm not going to spoil it. People honestly thought there was going to be a secret ninth episode. There wasn't. Finally. And I hated going on to like TikTok and stuff like that and seeing like the theory is called conformity gate. And finally it got debunked. It's like the stupid fan theories that were coming out of Stranger Things were just like unavoidable and like just stupid. Really just fucking stupid. Like Byler, that was dumb. It got debunked. Spoiler, but also like at this point, who gives a shit? Conformity gates fucking debunked. What's another one that's stupid that didn't really make any sense? I think those were the main two. But yeah. We got some magic stuff I'm going to talk about later, which I'm fucking excited for. Holy shit. I do not know when this set comes out. I forget when the set comes out, but holy shit. Lorwyn Eclipse is going to be fucking massive. It's going to be massive. I will say that. What else? What other things have been going on? Not to get political again, but the president of Venezuela got captured in a huge U.S. military raid. That was insane. That was crazy. Like all politics aside, like all politics aside from that, holy shit, that was a clean raid. Like, damn. Like, hate to say it, but damn. They brought in like SEAL Team 6. Like, I don't think since Bin Laden was taken out has there been a clean op like that. Like, what the fuck? But that's all I have to say about that. Like, politics aside, what the hell? Anyhow, and then what other things have been going on? And then just going like the sadder, darker stuff. I don't want to say too much about it because it just happened, and there's some other things about him. Blah, 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 blah. I haven't watched the video, but ICE agents in Minneapolis basically shot a bystander, someone that was just trying to get out of the way, allegedly. According to them, not. They were trying to drive at them, but from the video, a lot, like pretty much everyone's saying no. That was not the case. They were just trying to get around and get out of the situation and got people killed. People are pissed, rightfully so. And yeah, I'll leave it at that. I don't want to get too political about that. And we're moving on. I don't want to. Not tonight, please. Come on. Like, it's sad. It's sad that someone had to pass away like that. And yeah, really tragic. We got to be doing better than this. But yesterday, just whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. You know what? Let's do a quick drink just to like cleanse the palate. Just a quick like. Whoosh. Yesterday, or technically Tuesday, me and my girlfriend went and saw Marty Supreme. I'm not gonna go into spoilers about it because like I don't want to spoil the movie entirely. And really, there's not it's a movie to experience. Like, spoilers don't really give a lot. It's just a movie to experience. And it's a good movie, too. Like, I'll say this. Well, there's a couple things I want to say about it, but it's a movie where you're like, how did they get these people in here? Like, there's some like cameos where you're just like, huh? Why is this guy in here? Why is this like? I mean, I don't want to like spoilers, but like Penn from Penn and Teller is in there. You got Tyler the Creator. He's just in the movie. Uh, the I'm pretty certain the guy with the golden voice, that homeless guy with the golden voice from like way back when, from that like viral YouTube video that got him like a Kraft mac and cheese voiceover gig. That guy was in the movie. Like, what? You got the guy from Shark Tank, Mr. Wonderful. I can't remember what his actual name is. He's like a major player in the movie. And like, although he plays himself, essentially, more or less he plays himself, he's good in it. Like, everyone is good in the movie. Like, what the, like, there's some good performances in that movie. Like, what the frick? The only thing I will say about the like events, and it's like, if you do not like high stress and like tense situations that are just like uncomfortable, not like, oh, there, like there's a gun constantly pointing at someone, not like a action movie, but more like you don't like an intense prank call where it's gone, you probably have gone a little too far, or like, this situation is really awkward, I do not want to be here. Like, or a situation where it's like, it's really awkward, probably should get the fuck out of here before something goes haywire. This is not the move for you. It's chaotic. It's chaotic, but it's like the chaos makes sense. And the way that the plot and the storylines come together here and there and just weave this narrative is, it's really good. And yeah, I don't know, I don't really want to get into like huge details on like what to say about it, but it's like, huh. I mean, it's based off of a Marty Mauser, like an actual, guy, a major character, a major player in the ping pong scene in the 20th century. I can't remember exactly when he's more than likely dead at this point. Like, come on. I think he died quite recently, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. But in the movie, when it takes place, it's like 23, 24, and it's like 1953, 54, I want to say, when the events take place. So like, and the things that happen are absolutely wild, but it's kind of the stuff that like, for a person that a kind of guy that he is, or that Timothy Chalamet's character or Marty Mauser is, the kind of charismatic, like, I'm gonna go out of my way to do what I want to do. Like, the things that he does, they just kind of make sense. The shit that happens, just like, it's crazy, it's wild. The things that, like, he's a shit ass, but it makes sense. The reasoning as to why. Like, you get it. You get it. And it's just like kind of like some like, oh, yeah, kind of like I knew a coworker who's like from, that, not necessarily from New York, although he has lived there. I'm pretty certain. Like, he'd be like, yeah, that's some kind of shit a New Yorker would get into. It's like, yeah, it kind of makes sense. Kind of guy like that would do. But like, I could get into spoilers, but it's just like, it is a solid movie. The soundtrack too is like, kind of like, just like, it's like like background music, like during like ping pong, during like just a random scene, it'll just be like, damn, why is this going good? Like you're just like, just like bobbing your head back and forth, like like just like weird like little beats that just like I don't know. And there's not like a whole lot of like copper. I don't want to say copywritten, but like vocalized music songs in it. There's like 3 throughout the entire movie. One at the beginning, one in the middle, well, kind of in the middle, and one at the end. Just like, huh. I feel like those songs kind of take it out, but the middle one is like within the era. The other 2 are just like, these songs are from the 80s. And when you see, if you see the movie, you'll know the songs. And we're just like, huh. But no, it is a crazy movie, and if it's the Safdie brothers, the director Safdie brother, because like his other brother is gonna be Bowser Jr., and he was in Oppenheimer, and he was what else has he been in? Fuck. I forget. He's playing Bowser Jr. in the Super Mario Galaxy movie, or his brother, the director. But like the director also made Uncut Gems, which is like, I haven't seen it, but similar vibe. So if you don't vibe with Uncut Gems, you're probably not gonna vibe with this. But it is it kind of made sense. The way that like Timothy Chalamet kind of promoted it kind of made sense. And I feel like he's a little bit method acting into it. But like, for the work that he put into this, because I think he's been working on play like getting competitive at ping pong for like years, years. And to finally have this project be done and to like have it in the rear view, like insane. Good for him. And he wins awards for this? Fuck yeah, dude. The time commitment and dedication that went to it, yeah, I think he deserves it. If he doesn't, honestly, fine. At least he's not like Bradley Cooper spent like 8 years or like 10 years becoming a conductor and then having the movie being incredibly mid. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. But I feel like in terms of that kind of dedication for a movie, for a role, I think he might get some awards for this one. Pretty certain. If he got the best actor or something, there was an award that he got last year, I think, for Dune. I believe. I could be wrong. Maybe a different movie. I'm not sure. It probably was Dune though. Oh man, that's gonna be so fucking good. I can't wait for Dune Messiah. It's probably gonna be Dune Messiah or Dune Part 3 Messiah, something like that. That's gonna be so good. And it's coming out this year, allegedly. And it's the same day as like Doomsday, which like let's not do that. Let's not do that. Sorry, Warner Brothers, like let's not do a weird double feature of this. Like Barbieheimer worked. Wait. I gotta check this actually then, because was the Barbie movie? Was it WB? Was it a WB movie? I feel like it was. Yeah, HBO Max. So it was WB. And same with Oppenheimer. Because Oppenheimer was made by HBO, which is WB. which is on Prime, but like no, it was made by. Oh, no, what was the what was? Why am I blanking? Because like I'm pretty certain that Oppenheimer was Oh, hold on. Why am I blanking? Why am I blanking on what company put it out? God damn it. Oh, go to IMDb, I guess. I'm pretty certain that it was WB. Right? I must be like on something, you know? Frick. And it's not showing. I'm more than certain it was. Universal? What? That I'm a bit more like surprised on. Universal? Okay. I didn't know. Weird. Cool. Good to know though. Good to know. But I do know Barbie was WB. Frick. Now I gotta make sure. I'm not gonna show it though, because I'm pretty certain it was. Yeah, production. Yeah, it was Warner Brothers. Yep, that was right. And Mattel. I would see Mattel did. Mattel owns Barbie. Duh. Man, you know, that makes me think about Hasbro and like the Transformer movies. I do have shit to say about Hasbro. Fuck you. Sorry. But let WotC run free. Let WotC run free because you're ruining it. You're ruining the company. You are literally tracking the company down. They literally hold up Hasbro 90% of the way. And a lot of their IP and stuff like that from Hasbro is just dying. So, just say that. Oh, gosh. I'm not sick, but like, oh my god, what the hell? Like coughed and had some like a phlegm booger something come out. That's weird. Anyways, I was I was talking about like Hasbro movies and stuff like that. Obviously Transformers. I feel like Transformer movies have gotten better surprisingly over time. I don't know. I don't know if like I'm saying anything right, but like Bumblebee was good. I haven't seen one, but I heard it was really good, but it just got I don't know why it got screwed over. It really did get screwed over. But I think it was probably the casting kind of felt like really odd, like Chris Hemsworth as Optimus Prime and why am I blanking? Keegan Michael Key as what was Keegan Michael Key as Optimus? I mean not Optimus, Megatron. Oh, damn it, I gotta check it out. Give me a minute. Oh, I know it was Brian Tree Henry. Yeah, that was right. That's right. Wait, no, wait. Yes. Yes. That's correct. I don't know why I thought Keegan Michael Key. But no. Oh man, I love Brian Tyree Henry. I love his roles. He's an incredible actor. I think Chris Hemsworth, that was a weird pick, but like it worked. It just worked. I don't know. What else? But like in the previous films, obviously by Michael Bay and stuff like that, I feel like some of them are better than others. I really only watched the first two, kind of. Well, first one, yes. Second one, most of the way. Third one, eh. Dark of the Moon, eh. Fourth one, man, that's a hard watch. I don't know why. But we watch the starting half or whatever because TJ Miller gets iced. Like, oh man, that scene is incredible. Freaking incredible. I would show it, but also I do not want to get the video. but if you watch it in slow motion where he dies, basically he's like running away from this weird explosion that's like putting metal over everything, I guess. I don't freaking know. But he's like running, and the last frame you see him, he has like his one arm, one side up, like he's running the position, like his say his left hand is forward, right leg back, something akin to that. Literally flipped in the next in the next frame when he's like you see his body. It's crazy and it's hilarious, but like also incredibly horrifying too, because like he just instantly dead and he's just a statue. Just like, that's horrifying, but also fitting. But you know what else is fitting? I think it's time that we open up some gosh darn magic cards. I was gonna give the bird, but I don't. Fuck you, Hasbro. Yeah. But hell yeah, Watsy. Man, Watsy, I tell you what, you did it again. But we got 3 packs of Avatar here, and we'll start off opening some of these. We got Airbending Lesson, Pillar Launch, Fire Nation Cadets, Swamp Snare Trap, Giant Koi, Yip, Earth Village Ruffians, Zuko's Exile, Jong the Deserter. We got White Lotus Reinforcements. Oh, we got something. We got Energy Bending. This is a mythic right behind here. I know it. I don't know what it is, though. Diligent Zookeeper. Okay, never mind. It wasn't a mythic. But pretty good. Pretty nice, actually. It's not incredible, but whatever. Each non-human creature you control gets +1/+1 for each of its creature types to a maximum of 10. Pretty decent. And the foil, we got, yes, Professor Zay, anthropologist. I like how he dies in the library. Just, I don't want to leave. Like, brother, you are going to die. Pack 2. We got Rocky Rebuke, Treetop Freedom Fighters. That is a mouthful. Azula Always Lies, Rowdy Snowballers, Razor Rings, Cat Owl, Barrels of Blasting Jelly, and Blast My Jelly, Water Tribe Ralliers, Fire Nation Attacks, Shared Roots, Zhao Ruthless Admiral. Oh, we got an Obsessive Pursuit for the rare. And it's enchantment. Oh, it's an alt art too. When this enchantment enters at the beginning of each upkeep, you lose 1 life and create a clue token. And whenever you attack, you put X +1/+1 counters on target attack creature, where X is a number of permanents you've sacrificed this turn. If X is 3 or greater, that creature gains lifelink until end of turn. So not really great, to be honest. But behind it, we got Foil Suki, Courageous Rescuer. Pretty cool. That's a rare. A foil rare. Not bad. And we got 2 alternate arts in a row. But both of them are not really great. But maybe pack 3 might do something funny. Sold Out. Iguana Parrot. Compassionate Healer. Earthbending Lesson. Mongoose Lizard. Cat Owl. Bender's Waterskin. Seismic Sense. Heartless Act. Man, I hate... It's a hard scene to watch. Man. Really does suck. And then Aang's pissed because she didn't do... Because Toph couldn't hold up the library and fend off the sandbenders. It's like, bro. Invasion reinforcements. And then for the rare, we got Suki again. Courageous rescuer. Legendary human ally warrior or warrior ally. Other creatures you control get +1/+0. Whenever another permanent you control leaves the battlefield during your turn, create a 1/1 white ally creature token. This triggers only once each turn. And she's a 2/4. Ooh, and behind it, we got Spirit Water Revival. It's a sorcery in addition. You may cast a spell, you may water bend 6. You can draw 2 cards if the spell's additional cost is paid. Instead, shuffle your graveyard into your library, draw 7 cards, and you have no maximum hand size for the rest of the game. That's crazy. Damn, that's actually kind of crazy. Foil Abandoned Attachments. And we got a Misty Palms Oasis for the land. So yeah. Steve Blum's in that in Transformers 1? Tank Dempsey? What the fuck? What the fuck? Tank Dempsey? Oh yeah, what was the same? Watsy, you son of a bitch, you did it again. So on Monday, I think it was Monday, or it could have been Saturday. I don't remember what day it was. Honestly, I'm going to be completely honest. It was Monday. Magic the Gathering released the intro preview of Lorwyn Eclipsed, and the intro, I don't want to say cinematic. They teamed up with the Jim Henson Company, creators of Muppets, Sesame Street, etc., Dark Crystal, Labyrinth, yada yada yada, and they made a musical bit that is just, man, if Jim Henson were alive today, he'd be crying. He'd be a tear would run down his face because of how good it was, and how the puppeteers at the Jim Henson Company has continued to do his legacy. This past year was a horrible year for the Muppets. Horrible year, especially at Disney. The final project that he worked on, Muppet 3D, gone from both Disneyland and Disney World. Gone. I remember going to it once when I was a kid. I was scared to shit out of the Muppets, but I remembered going to it. I remember the bit where there's I can't remember the big, basically a human guy that kind of looked like a huge hobo, coming out of the screen and running up. I was fucking scared shitless of that guy. Scared shitless. Because that motherfucker's scary. And he looked like he could eat you. As a kid, what the fuck? Hell nah. I ain't, But there's other ones that it was whatever. But it's sad to think that that sort of thing is going to be lost. But like, I don't think the footage of it is gone, but to think that that project is basically going to be shelved forever, and no, like the only way that you can actually watch it or find it is by like going on like YouTube and finding someone that like took video on the ride or something like that. And it sucks. It really does. And although at least in Disney World, they're like putting on like they put them on the rock and roller coaster, so it's basically them their roller coaster, or going to be their roller coaster, which is fine, but like it's just not the same, you know? It's not the same as uh the final project that the creator of that IP worked on. Like it's incredibly sad. Like I feel like Jim Henson would have been like, hell yeah, with like some like, I don't really think that the Muppets really fell off until like, I feel like after the Disney Channel show, I feel like that's kind of when they fell off for a long time. And then they did the movies, the like, oh, let's get them back again, movies, which that kind of did something, but also really didn't. And then they did a show, which like kind of like was weird, like an Office style show, but it's just kind of weird. But then they've been like teetering here and there. It's just like, I don't know. And the most recent thing too was other than like this Magic the Gathering collaboration was I think yeah, Miss Piggy and Rolf were at the Game Awards. Like Statler and Waldorf would have been funnier, but like the way that Miss Piggy was rubbing up against fucking, the way that she was rubbing up against fucking Jeff Keighley was just like, what the fuck? We didn't need to see this. Like, no. Uh. But hey, hopefully bigger stuff for the Muppets and the Jim Henson Company in the future. Because like, I know there's like they're trying to make the dark. They have like the Dark Crystal and other IPs that like are under that blanket, and whatever. But like the Muppets, I feel like now it's really kind of hard to sell them. But I feel like there just needs to be a little like, figure out what they are in this in the modern day landscape of like comedy, per se. Because I think they had the right idea by doing like a reality show, or like a pseudo reality show documentary style like show. They had something. The idea was there. It just didn't land, and I feel like that was the right idea, and it just like again, I as I just said, it just didn't work. I don't know. Uh, I don't know. Yeah, it's weird, but you know, maybe someday, or maybe just do like another like a Muppets Christmas like kind of like a story, or a, you know, an idea or something like that, but have it be Muppets. Have it be the Muppets instead. You know, do that so it's like in the public's mind, but they're not gone. Like do like, I don't want to say like, oh, do like Hunger Games, but it's the Muppets, but like something like that, or a more modern story, but have it be Muppets except for like one or two people. You know, that would be funny. That'd be incredibly funny. But yeah, but oh man, this magic set, I tell you fucking what, it's gonna be so good. Like I bought a collector box, I think later that day, for like below MSRP. And everyone's like, well, why would you buy it? Why are you supporting Hasbro? It's like, yeah, I know. I kind of am, but I'm not. But also at the same time, it's like it's below MSRP. It's quite a deal. If if we didn't want to if we didn't want to support them, what other company we could support? Capcom. Yeah, Capcom. Let's do that. Yeah, I really want to do that. Konami. Ooh boy, yeah. Let's help those motherfuckers because they will fuck you over time and time again. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's do that. Man, Konami and Capcom, man, they really know how to ruin something now, do they? Now, don't they? Actually, Capcom's not really into it, but still. Are they? I don't know. Konami is. But yeah, I like Wizards of the Coast. Man, God, they really do. This is just gonna be a good set, and I feel like it's gonna be really good and is going to hold up. From I don't know the value, but like the things that are putting out in it, I feel like are going to stand the test of time. They may not hold like an immense value from years to come, but it's going to be fundamentally a good set. And I believe that. It's not thematically strong. I think it like some like themes, there's a lot of themes going on with it. Like I think it's on par with uh what's Tarkir Dragonstorm in terms of like there's a lot of things going on, a lot of spinning plates, but I just feel the fantasy aspect of it is taking it a bit above, and the nostalgia of a plane that hasn't been visited in like 15, 20 years, like now I gotta check. I think it was 2008, so that would have been almost 18 years, right? What was it, Morning Tide? Lorwyn. Wait, no, it was Morning Tide. Did I spell that right? MTG. Because it was a block. Lorwyn block. Yeah, it was in 2007, 2008. So yeah, technically, this block is able to go see an R-rated movie at almost at the point where they can go out into the world and see an R-rated movie alone. Yeah. There's a card from it from this upcoming set, Lorwyn Eclipsed, where it's about talking about the Phyrexian invasion that happened like from our perspective like years ago. Like that's about to rotate out of standard. Like it rotated out of standard like 3 years, an extended standard. 3 years in our time. But there's a card in it that's like so good. I'm just like I'm crying over it cuz it was about a mural about how they survived the Phyrexian invasion for like to live on through those who passed on as they will live it forever in our memories, something like that. It's like that card got me crying. That flavor text is just so good. And they got like references to old cards that are iconic, and it's just like you got Bitter Blossom on a creature. Uh Other things. You got an enchantment that's just Marwyn or whatever the one that's just weird. I can't remember offhand. It's just like this is going to be good. Freaking Reaper King. Well, it's not a king anymore, but like you got all these iconic characters that are like characters that are just like you know them. If you won't know them, but you know them when you see them. But they're back, and it's just like, oh man, this is so good. I love it. Absolutely love the set. Although I feel like the merfolk are just going to be assholes the entire time. Like, in the description of, like, oh, the inhabitants of Lorwyn. Because, like, there's, a good side, or a light side and a dark side. And, personalities change depending on what side you are on. So, like, on one side, like, the basically the halfling, the Kithkin, on the morning side are like, ooh, like kind of like the Hobbit in the Shire, like, oh, they're four together, they'll accept any help that they can to help strengthen their community. But on the dark side, they're like basically the dwarves, like no one gets in. No one gets in. It's us and us only. We will fight off anyone that tries to assimilate into our society, like that. But the merfolk, I like their the magic description, the way that they summed up the merfolk, just as a whole, both sides, they're just assholes. I love that. That was so funny. It's so incredibly funny. But yeah, I think it's. I don't want, like, I want to find something else to really talk about, but it's like, man, I don't want to be sad, but it's also like, I also really don't want to be talking about magic the whole entire time, which I could. I honestly could. Yeah. I feel like personal goals for this year, I'm still kind of working on them. Actually, I think I might have put up some of my goals for this year. I might have. I can't remember if I did. They're just like, I don't know how I feel about them either, though. It's like I could have more. I put like hit the gym more often. Like, I started going to the gym. I'm glad I did that. I'm happy that I did that. Another thing with the gym, I want to be able to start doing my sets at 45 on the bench. If the bar weighs 45, I want to be able to do 45 weights on the side, which I think that's what they are now for the bar. They could be 25. I could not know. I think they would be 45 because I've seen a lot of people put way heavier weight, and I don't think 25 is going to hold that shit. I want to learn to play bass. I feel like I want to make a big video this year. I like general idea big video, like say, oh, take a topic and do like a deep dive. Maybe. I know I got to do another video. I went to a store and saw something, and I'm like, well, shit, now we got to make a video for this. And I still got to do the 2025. Like, I just remembered it too, not like recently. I still got to do the do review, the 2025 do review. I just didn't do it. I thought about it, I'm like, oh fuck, it's 2026. I just did not do it last year. And it's going to be tougher because some of the flavors are gone. I don't, and it's weird too because I don't really know what I want to do with it. So like, I think I'll probably do something next week with it. I don't know, but we'll see. I also have to hold myself to it to actually make it happen. So again, we'll see. What else? I'm trying to think of what else is. Oh yeah, my goals. I already set my goals. So big video. I want to do some. I want to clean up a little bit more. I feel like even you can see it in the set itself. Shit's a mess. I do want to clean some stuff up more, and I also want to stream a little bit more when I can, because like last year I really only streamed doing this. I did a couple here and there where it wasn't, but I just did not do a lot of streaming. And I kind of want to do a bit more. And I know some of the battles want to do some more, so like, yeah, I'm like, might as well. But it's also going to be hard to do it, depending on my schedule and how things go and shake out, and this and that, yada yada yada. But we'll see. We'll see how things shake out. I do want to stream more though, although I like a lot of things on my plate, so we'll see. I just want to, yeah, improve. Anywho, yeah, I think that those are the main goals that I've had. Not a lot. And it's kind of like I didn't really think about them too nutso butso this year. And I also don't want to think of goals that are just like, oh, that's a bit too ambitious, or like, oh, that's kind of stupid. I just kind of want to do ones that like I know are obtainable or possible, but are just like, I don't know. And I think one of the goals this year, and it like I'm doing it, is to finish the radio show, which is kind of tying into the whatever ending. But that project has been in the back of my mind since I got done with the show. And the fact that I've finally I'm on the home stretch of it is incredible. A lot of time and work has gone into that. And the fact that the whole entire thing, I only lost one episode, which not really. And then the replacement episode, go listen to that one. It's the second most recent one, and I think I said it features Davis in it. The one episode I featured Davis in. That one was really good. We had a very good conversation in that. So go listen to that. That one. Like, and even the last one I did with my girlfriend, or the last one that she was on, which is the third one that she was on. I can't remember the other two. I think one was earlier on in the semester, and then I think it was like Valentine's Day of 2020, I want to say. I think those were the two other episodes. She was on 3 times, and it like some of the times that she was on, it was like incredible that I can't believe that I was able to get her on. Like I think that the Valentine's Day one was like incredible timing. Like she didn't have to get up in the morning, and it was just like, how? But I digress. I should start wrapping this up a bit. So, yeah. I really do. I'm wearing the Baja Blast Snuggie. I should have said this at the beginning. I'm wearing a Baja Blast Snuggie that I got for Christmas. Man, I love it. And I think I was gonna say this smells a little bit like my girlfriend, but not right now. But yeah. If you want to watch this happen live, you can go to twitch.tv/MeltAlertOriginal. All one word. I don't really think it matters. Or not only you can watch this happen live, you can interact in the chat, change how the show goes, and watch this unedited, blah, 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 and the after show as well on here. But once it's gone after that 2-week thing, it's gone. I hate to say it. But the edited episodes are on YouTube and on Spotify. And as I mentioned, the radio show project, the 5-year retrospective of each episode, is also on Spotify as well. And the playlists for the music for each of those episodes are in the link in the description of each episode. And like that's also a fun part of the project too, is like trying to find like not every single one of them is going to have the music or the exact right song, and I have to make sure that I get the right music, because I feel like sometimes I say on one track but I have a different one, and it really depends on it kind of depends on the episode, because like sometimes I did the one that I actually played versus the one that should have played. But whatever. Like it really matters. I mean, it kind of does, but no. What else? Thank you to Gradients for the use of the theme song. Used to it. Wait, yeah. Thank you to Gradients for their use of the theme song. Used to it. Awfully on the call. Man, I mean they're still working on stuff. I know Darian is working on some solo stuff as well. He posted a video recently of him recording some things for some solo music, which is going to be crazy that we're going to get solo Darian music in the year of our Lord and Savior 2026 before GTA 6. Going to be wild, and I can't wait for GTA 6 to get stalled again, or to get bumped back again. Man, that really did piss off a lot of people. Piss off a lot of game devs. Because now we're basically going to have a spring of nothing. Thanks, GTA. What else? I'm blanking. Greetings to you, song of the album calm, blah, blah, blah. I think it did. Yeah, I did something that went up. But also, they are doing a show at the end of the month, starting off the beers and concerts and stuff like that. Whatever. I can't remember. Oh, it's at the Amsterdam in St. Paul. Good venue. I mean, it's a smaller venue, but it's a good venue. We're going to one of their shows there. It's also St. Paul. No offense to St. Paul, but like, shit, that town is empty. Some nights, some places just feel empty. Some parts of the day too, like you can walk and you can like scream and there'll be no one around. Anyway. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I have to say about that one. Thank you guys for listening, watching, doing what you do. You know, I didn't thank you guys for listening, watching, you know, as I just literally just said. Listening, watching, and doing what you do, that's pretty sick. But as I look at the time, it's not midnight here anymore, but it is midnight somewhere else. It's 5:00 somewhere, but it's midnight somewhere else. So until it becomes midnight here once again, I will see you later. But until then, bye-bye.
But now I'm used to it.